y'all, did you know that Rick and Morty is an anime now?
Well, finally, an anime that takes actual IQ points to understand. Us intellectuals have been long deprived of intellectually stimulating content, and normies like to watch Japanese cartoons about dragons' ball sacks or whatever. But finally, there's now an anime made for true intellectuals like me. An anime that can finally stimulate the G-spot within my mind. I don't know what's about to go harder, this anime or my dick.
Let's put a stop to that disgusting travesty right there. Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Leo Hashi, and I'm here to tell you about our dark and depressing future. You know how Doctor Strange does that thing with his hands where he's like, out of 1 million gazillion futures, there's only one future where we win the battle? Well, I'm here to tell you that out of the millions and bazillion and gazillion ways the world could have gone, we have ended up in the dimension where they decided to actually make Rick and Morty into an anime. And it fucking sucks. Yo, I got my gamer juice right now, so...
No, I'm not charged up ready, go.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Leo Hashi, and today I like to talk about Rick and Morty, the anime. Or as I like to call it, and horny. Because I have the sense of humor of like an unborn fetus that's still in the fucking womb. This isn't a full-blown review video because as of recording this video, there's only been like 5 or 6 episodes released so far, and the season isn't done yet. I'll probably end up making a full-blown review video about this anime once the entire season is over, but I could not just watch this trash dump and just not talk about it at all, okay? It's just it's garbage. This is an anime that is so bad that when I sat down to write the script for this video, I ended up just staring at my screen for a few seconds because like I had no idea where to fucking begin. Every single thing about this anime is just absolutely atrocious. There's no single angle I could take where it's just not disgusting garbage. The voice acting is terrible. The music is forgettable. The art looks like someone drew it in fucking Microsoft Paint in like 2 seconds. The characters, who fucking cares? And the story? What story are you even talking about? If you've been watching my content for a while, then you know that I've seen some truly horrendous anime. And so I can confidently say with ease and without the season even being fully over that Rick and Morty the anime is officially the worst anime that I have seen in my entire life. It has made it to the top. It has made it to the S tier of worst animes I've seen. It is insane. But before we move on though, make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. If anyone would like to support me in any way, I have my Ko-fi account linked in the description below. Another way you could support me is by signing up for a membership. I currently have one membership tier for $1 a month. All donations will be used towards improving the quality of my content as well as increasing the overall output of my videos. Unfortunately, I'm currently a one-person team and I have to be completely honest with you. It has been getting very tough to consistently try to upload content and also trying to balance that with like all the other important shit that's been going on in my personal life. But anyways, as always, I appreciate every single one of your supports. Just you watching this video is amazing anyway. I just appreciate that you're here. Anyways, yeah, let's move on to the video, shall we? Rick and Morty, the anime. It's actually impressive how bad this thing is. This anime has reached levels of terrible that I didn't even know existed. I have to confess to you guys that my IQ is unfortunately not that high. I've only seen like 3 seasons of Rick and Morty, and my favorite episode was unironically the one where Rick turned himself into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Yeah, so while I'm not the biggest Rick and Morty fan on the planet or in the multiverse or whatever it's called in the show, I did actually enjoy the episodes of Rick and Morty that I've seen. They were funny, quirky, and very intellectual, and I felt as though my IQ points were surging through the ozone layer as I watched every episode while scratching my balls and then reaching into the bag of Doritos next to me and then eating it with the sweat from my balls drenching the Doritos. Yeah. The show is pretty funny. So I went into the anime kind of expecting something like that. Maybe it'll have a little bit more of a serious story than the original show because it's supposed to be like, you know, the anime version or whatever. But also with the quirky and fun parts of what made Rick and Morty into such an absolute mega hit in the first place. So now take all these expectations that you and I might have of this show and take all 100% of it and then just burn it down until there's absolutely nothing left. No ashes, nothing. Because this show has reached reach levels of garbage I didn't even know was physically possible or metaphysically possible. I don't know what I'm saying. It feels like we've discovered like a new particle. What's the last one that was discovered? A boson Higgins or whatever the f— No, we found a new one. This is a completely new discovery. This show has quite possibly the most nonsensical story that I've ever seen in any piece of media. I mean, to be fair, calling whatever this bullshit a story is being completely generous, because beginning at 0 minutes of the first episode, the show stops making sense, and it continues to make no sense throughout the entire runtime of the show. Usually whenever I review something on my channel, I like to do a little bit of a recap of the story, but I'm telling you right now, I have no idea how to even recap this thing. It is literally the anime version of that meme that's like, random bullshit, go! I can't describe this story to you because it's just physically not possible to put this all together. The show has this aspect of like taking place in, you know, multiple timelines or dimensions or whatever the hell, and we get different versions of different characters, and these are supposed to be unique characters going through their own character arc, but then suddenly like we cut to another random character in a completely separate dimension going through another character arc, and then we cut to a third dimension with other characters, and none of this is connected at all whatsoever, and it just becomes absolutely impossible to keep track of what is even happening in the first place. Oh, I need more gamer juice after that. You like my Chance the Rapper impression? I love my wife. I don't even know if there's like a main dimension that follows like the main versions of our main characters or whatever. We have like 2 different versions of Beth living in one of the universes, and then there's regular Rick, and there's also this long hair version of Rick who's like super fucking depressed or something, and he says goodbye to his family, but then, you know, the next scene is Rick meeting a Morty from another dimension or whatever, and Morty from this dimension is also depressed because he's trying to find this girl that he saw in a VR game, but she exists in real life apparently, and they're in love with each other. And also this girl has an alien design apparently, but then she also has a human design, and in one dimension Morty becomes a superhero and then fights crime along with the alien version of the girl, and then in another dimension Jerry becomes like a Chad, and this girl is living with the family like it's, you know, been like that the entire time, and then this girl apparently has the power to like see the entire timeline of the world as one. Like she knows the future and she knows the past and she knows everything that happens. Do you get what I'm saying when I say there's just physically no way to fucking explain any of this? My brain is exploding right now. I don't know what the hell I just said. I think the best way I could describe the story of this garbage is like, imagine going to a puzzle store. Okay, is that a thing? A store that only sells puzzles. You get a huge variety of puzzles, right? Some of them are the easy puzzles with like, I guess 4 pieces, and then the others are like 1,000-piece puzzles of like a piece of art of a naked lady drawn by someone in the 17th century Europe or something. I don't know. Now, from every single one of these puzzle boxes that you've bought, you only take 1 piece from each, okay? 1 small piece from each, and then you disregard the rest of the puzzle pieces, and then you try to complete a puzzle by putting these mismatched individual pieces together as one. But obviously that's not gonna work because it's physically not possible, and that's Rick and Morty the anime. It's a mismatched and incomplete puzzle that's missing the other 99% of each piece. I mean, long story short, it's just fucking garbage. It feels like they were trying to tell some kind of serious story, but no amount of storytelling is going to save this piece of shit because there's just no story to tell in the first place. It's just bullshit stitched together with more bullshit, and the writers are patting themselves on the back and jerking themselves off for telling a multi-dimensional story involving a rich universe full of lore, while everybody at home trying to watch this literally begins to hemorrhage IQ points from the brain while desperately trying to solve the impossible equation that is this anime. I've gone through every single possible outcome in every single dimension. I couldn't find a single one where the story of this anime made any sense to anyone in the universe. I've asked all the geniuses of every dimension, every Albert Einsteins, and all of the Stephen Hawkings, etc., and everyone said that there's just no solution to the problem that's trying to understand what the actual fuck is going on in Rick and Morty the anime. Yeah, I know, my fucking Stephen Strange impression is like unmatched, okay? Why am I sweating? The art also just sucks. The original Rick and Morty has a very charming art style, and some might call it simple, but it's also got a lot going for it. The animation style is pretty fun to watch, and they do a lot of absolutely like insane shit when it does come down to it. The anime then takes this art style and then absolutely just shitstorms all over it. Okay, you put it in the fucking toilet and then someone sits over it and there's just diarrhea all over the art style. It's like they try to draw the characters in Microsoft Paint and then just call it a day. Like, if this is what it takes to make a fucking anime, then I guess even I could make a fucking anime. Man, I wish I got hired to design the characters of this show. Because damn, bro, if whoever drew these character designs made any money from that, then I guess I also have hope to make art into a full-time career of mine. I also just cannot stand the voice acting. I don't know how the voice acting is in English because I watched it in Japanese, but the Japanese voice actors did not do a great job on this show.
僕はモーティ。僕も戦士だ。ビームセーバーを操る。あ、今はないけど。
少なくともわしの場合はな。
If this is what it takes to make an anime, then fuck man, I could probably make Rick and Morty the anime at home and it'll still be better than this nonsense. And so, I set out on trying to make my own version of Rick and Morty the anime. So I decided that since the Rick and Morty anime is so dog shit, that I will be making my own. And I'll be remaking my favorite Rick and Morty scene.
I'm a pickle! I'm Pickle Rick!
I don't know, is it better to make it into a realistic pickle? Or is it better to make it a clip art pickle? The choice of pickle is one of the most important parts. Maybe I'll just have to use like the original Pickle Rick picture, but just replace his eyes or something. I found Rick's eyes. Oh my god, there's so much AI art. If only AI could also generate me a real life girlfriend, am I right? This one has adult content, safe search over it. I'm scared. I was just trying to find like an image of like some anime eyes I could use for this. I'm not trying to look at AI generated tits right now. There's a time and place for that. Okay, well maybe I should get, holy Jesus, okay. It's not my fault they were so large that the gravitational pull, okay? My eyes were just pulled towards it. It's not my fault. It was because of science. I feel like there's nothing else I could really do. I just made Pickle Rick, but anime. Oh god, why is the face is not staying on? Wait, this is not. What the fuck is this shit? This isn't even a pickle anymore. This is gross. Why is this so dangly? There's gotta be a dick joke in here somewhere, but I won't go there. Jesus Christ, that thing is flaccid. This is regular Morty right over here. Oh jeez, Rick. This. Oh jeez, Rick, it's me, Mario. I just made Morty. I made anime Morty. Let me do like a little bit of a vocal warm up, you know. Oh jeez, Rick. Oh boy. Oh jeez, Rick. Oh everybody, it's me. I'm gonna kill myself. Oh jeez, Rick. Rick じいちゃん大丈夫なの Oh jeez, Rick.
モーティかちょっとこっちに来い見せたいものがある
わかったけど Oh jeez, Rick. 今の爆発は何だったの
モリ来たらわかる
じいちゃんどこにいるの
ここじゃ
どこにもいないじゃないか天井にでも隠れてるのか
ここじゃテーブルの上じゃ
テーブルの上のどこに
そこにある緑色の長いものをちょっと動かしてくれ
Oh jeez, Rick. なんかのいたずらでしょこれ触ってあはは実はそれは宇宙人のだとかなんかバカバカしいこと言ったらもう二度と話してあげないからね
モリわしはそんなバカげたものはしねえ緑色の棒をめくるのじゃは
あ Oh jeez, Rick. わかったよもうああリックじいちゃんなんだよこれ
わしはピクルスになったのじゃ
どういうこと
どういうことって今説明したじゃろわしは自分の体をピクルスにしたのじゃ俺はピクルスリックじゃ
Oh jeez, Rick. だけどなんでだよじいちゃんなんでわざと自分のことをピクルスに変えたんだよ
それのことなんじゃがモーリーわしはもう人間では痛くないのじゃよ
じいちゃん
わしはこのまま一生ピクルスの人生を送ることにしたのじゃ
Oh jeez, Rick. なんでそんなことするんだよ母さんや父さんサマーと僕のことはどうでもいいのかよ
まあお前の父さんはどっかの穴でのたれ死んでてもいいのじゃが分かっている わしはお前たちにすごくひどいことをすることになる。
じゃあなんでピクルスになったんだよ。
モーリー、わしはもうこの世界に絶望を感じていたのじゃ。まあ世界より人間に絶望をしていたのじゃ。バカで間抜けで臭い人間たちに絶望を感じ、しばらくしたら自分のことも見ぬくくなっていたのじゃ。
そんな。
そしてある日、わしは思った。もう人間ではなく、他の生物として暮らしたいのじゃと。何でもよかったのじゃ。鳥でもいい、猫でもいい、食べ物でもよかったのじゃ。ピクルスでもよい。もう人間じゃなければ、何でもよかったのじゃ。
リックじいちゃん、人間は全部悪いものじゃないよ。僕もサマーもいるでしょ。母さんも父さんもいるよ。ジーズリック。
もうお前の父さんの話はやめてくれ。余計に絶望してしまう、モーリー。
お願いだからリックじいちゃん、戻ってきてよ。僕たちのもとに。みんなで一緒に幸せに暮らそうよ。
もう無理じゃ、モーティ。わしは二度と人間には戻れない。このままピクルスとして生き、ピクルスと死ぬ運命なのじゃ。
じいちゃん、そんなやめてくれよ。
わしはピクルスリークじゃ。
Yeah, anyway, that was my version of Rick and Morty the anime. I hope it was an enjoyable watch. Let me know in the comments if it was better than the original. It was a performance that I put all of my heart and soul into. So make sure to leave a like, otherwise you're gonna be crushing my soul and I'll become super sad and I'll never recover from this. Anyway, yeah, the Rick and Morty anime sucks major cock. I think I'll try to make a full review of the series once it's like completely done airing. But holy hell, I am not looking forward to watching the rest of this show.